This is your Gen Z RDH, and today I'm going to share with y'all how I provide a pain-free SRP. Let's start with the basic fundamentals. The probe and the explorer. You use the probe to see how deep into the pocket you need to go, and the explorer to feel where you need to scale. Both of these are assessment tools to be used to explore supra and subgingivally. Now I'm going to talk to you about my favorite Cavitron insert tips. These are the triple bend tips, these are the left and right swivel tips, and this is the ultra thin cert insert. All of these I use in one SRP, and in this video I will be introducing you to all of them. These are the triple bends. Notice how one is thicker than the other. There's a reason for that. Stay tuned. These are the left and right swivel tips. This is the thin cert, skinny legend. This is the blue triple bend. I like using this one for stage 3 and 4 periodontitis SRPs. The blue one is the thickest and the most powerful. This is the green triple bend. I like using this one for patients with gingivitis and stage 1 and 2 periodontitis SRPs. The green one is just as powerful, but it's thinner. These are the left and right swivel inserts. They're super useful for getting in between those very back molars. Both tips access mirroring surfaces. Look at that curve. This is the thin cert, my favorite instrument. Because it's so thin, it's really great for debriding deep periodontal pockets, and at the same time, it's really great for tenacious calculus in tight areas with no bone loss. Now I'm going to show you how I use my instruments when I am doing an SRP. You want to start any SRP with a full periodontal chart. If you know exactly how many millimeters deep you have to go, then there is no guessing. After you know how many millimeters deep you have to go, grab your explorer and explore subgingivally, using your tactile senses to feel where the calculus is and to know where you have to scale. For a mutually comfortable experience, try visualizing the inside of the pocket and adapt your instruments accordingly. Before I get into how to use the tips, let's first review what we're working with. Magnetostrictive inserts use high-frequency sound waves to clean the teeth by vibrating plaque, tartar, and debris off of the tooth surface. When we're working with these instruments, we have to be mindful of how we're using them. The tips are active on all surfaces, but the most powerful is the point. Now I'm going to talk to you about the instruments that I use for an SRP. For anterior and posterior access, I use these in subsequent order. I use these in conjunction with the triple bends. Sometimes there's a piece that you just can't seem to get, and that's when you bust these bad boys out. Here I am using the blue triple bend. When using any tip, you want to adapt the lateral surface of the tip to the tooth. Do not place the tip perpendicular to the tooth structure, as this will trigger the patient's sensitivity. So I like using not the very tip, but the side of the tip. This is the green swivel tip I'm showing you on the mandible. Use this one for easy access to interproximal of buccal sextant 6 and lingual sextant 4. You can also use these instruments to go pretty deep in those hard to reach pockets in the molars. This is the red swivel tip on the mandible. Use this one for easy access to interproximal of lingual sextant 6 and buccal sextant 4. These babies will get you precise access to posterior interproximal surfaces. And now my favorite tip. This is the thin cert. I have worked magic with this baby. You can see the tip is so long, you can stick it all the way through. There's no way you're missing a spot with this instrument. Because it's so thin, you can feel the tiniest piece of calculus, making your treatment a great success and providing a pain-free SRP.